I'm Ava.
And I am Trudy.
I'm calling my girls, we gotta make a move just right this evening. We're not doing the left, do right, to please 'em. We gotta get it, but we gotta take it to the floor and rule it. Follow me, girls, come where we rule. We'll take this night, leave 'em dreaming.
Hey, so hello.
Hello.
Welcome to the Tarot Club. Here you are, the second month in a row, and we're cheer dancing this month. So, hi, we're saying hello to all of our fire signs. We will be teaching you at the end of this video your free psychic reading for the month of September.
Yes.
We will be teaching the minors.
The minors and the fire signs, right?
Well, we're teaching the elements of water and air.
Oh, is it water and air?
Well, that's what we said we were going to do.
Oh, then that's what we're going to do.
We always say.
We always tell ourselves.
We always do what we say we're going to do.
That's right. Nobody's going to tell us what to do.
That's right. So anyway, well, stay tuned for the end because we'll be teaching you the minor arcana. This time, 2 elements.
2 elements.
Right.
So
Water
we
and
don't
air.
want to overwhelm you, and it's best to go over it until you really assimilate it completely. And that's why there's little bullet points that speak to the very heart of the issue of that card, and then later on you can go back and really immerse yourself in it, because every one of them is a beautiful story. You'll see.
Yes. So we'll be doing that at the end, and we'll also announce the prop closet.
Oh, we have a prop closet, and we do so because we're overrun with clothes. We have so many clothes. Everything we have, we're starting to have to wear it twice, which is just...
It's not acceptable.
It's totally unacceptable.
That's right.
So we've created a prop closet so that you can buy the clothes right off our back.
That's right.
And they're not clothes that you would find anywhere.
Right. They're very unique. As
They're very unique.
So, yeah.
We spent many hours with picking out these garments. And so we'll display them in the prop closet, and you can bid on them.
Right.
It's an eBay prop.
That's right.
closet,
That's right.
Right?
Yes. Some are vintage, some are not vintage.
Yes,
so
some
you'll have
aren't.
fun.
But there are some beautiful labels in there for those who know those. I don't, but she does. And so you'll please visit that.
Okay, so with no further ado, thanks again for showing up this month, and we're going to tell you what we do every month. It's a 4-card signature spread.
Yes.
Only done by Ava and Trudy.
Oh, yes. Invented right here.
On the spot. On the spot. Okay, so the first card represents
the tone or the overview of the month. Sort of the emotional, psychological overview.
And the second card represents obstacles, challenges, things that you may feel a little bit as if you need our help with.
Yes.
Perhaps.
These are obstacles, things to overcome.
Yes.
Every life has obstacles.
Yes. And then the third card represents the position of the unexpected.
The surprise element.
It's our forecast.
Yes. Not every month has a surprise for everybody, but there's always something unexpected,
Usually.
little or large, that might happen.
And then the fourth card represents the outcome of the month.
And the fifth card is our council card, and it's a mid-month revelation from Spirit that will help you to get some deeper meaning as to what those cards signify for you spiritually. Is really what it's all about.
So, there you go.
There you go.
Okay, let's go.
All right, in the moment, the magic of the moment.
That's right.
This month's recap.
Are you ready?
Last month was extraordinary for you. You had the sun, I love that jacket.
Thank you. Just thinking about the sun. It's very hot. So you did. You had the sun. You were heliocentric.
Heliocentric.
Yes.
You're in the center of your solar system.
That's right. Kind of like a Leo.
Kind of like a Leo. That all eyes, all attention was upon you. Which caused a little bit of a problem, perhaps, with because then you see your challenge was the Queen of Wands, but she was reversed. And this can often lead to a overconfidence. Let's just say.
Right. Yeah. Cockiness.
Cockiness, a little hubris. And so it's just to keep in check that which causes you to feel a bit of ego inflation. But sometimes it's also about, you might have also experienced that you weren't able to, or at least you wanted to establish your independence and you were meeting a few obstacles.
And I'm Sag rising, so I find this all extremely interesting.
Yes, yes.
Because it kind of happened.
Right.
Yeah, there's a little bit of that.
A little bit. Maybe people feel jealousy.
Yeah, well, it wasn't so much that, but it was just this sense of, hey, I'm like on overdrive.
Right.
Because that's really how the Queen of Wands is. She's
Right.
the Dew Queen, so you're a little bit on, like, a little hyper.
Oh,
She's a manic queen, so, you know, oftentimes people who are, like, extremely manic
yes.
will run down the street naked. That is, like, part of, like, bipolar disorder. So they're
I can
quickly...
see all our Sagittarius running naked down the street. Don't they have an event like that
In Key West, they do.
where they all run naked and then lay down and make a beautiful
I
piece of
didn't
art?
know you lived there, so you should...
I did live there. I never had that experience when I was there. People running naked. Of course, there are a lot of naked people in New York. It's true.
Yeah, I did have a girlfriend when I was going to college who was manic, and she ran down the street every night in her cowboy boots naked. Yeah.
So if
That's you,
that
running down the
happens to
street.
you, Sagittarius, well, we feel for you.
Yeah,
but
that's your challenge.
we have no remedy for that.
That's your challenge, running down the street naked in your
Yes.
cowboy boots.
And then the third card, the unexpected, was the Ten of Pentacles reversed.
Right. Which was just kind of...
Which was,
You're not all that, but, you know, your family's saying, you're not all that.
isn't it always family that bring you down to earth again?
Quickest. Right?
Yes. I'm fabulous.
Yes.
And then they say, no, you're not.
No, you're not so fabulous. We know you.
Yes.
And then there's the last card, the King, or the Knight of Cups.
The Knight of Cups, your knight was reversed. He wasn't feeling loved. You were too busy, after all.
Yeah, running down the street.
Running down the street naked. How could you pay attention to your Knight of Cups? It was impossible to do everything.
Yeah. So anyway, so Anna said we're ready to read.
We're ready.
For last month. You ready? Okay, let's do it. Who shuffles?
I've shuffled for hours now.
All right. I'm going to cut the deck. All right. I don't want any nasty comments from Sagittarius for this. Are you ready? There you go. That's a really nice card.
Oh.
In the position of environment, this is a really good Sag card. Yeah. Because it's the card of this victory.
Comes up.
Going public. Yeah, we haven't had this card come up in a really long time.
In a really for anyone.
Yeah, and it's cool because it's Sag, so that's your sign
Right.
too.
This is going public.
Yeah.
You're doing something in front of an audience of some sort, whether that be small or immense.
Yeah.
It's media. It's or giving some sort of public proclamation of some sort, speech. You're appreciated in either your neighborhood or in your world as a person who is a leader, is successful, and you have a lot of followers, people who come after you and want to learn from you or in some way experience
seen as a leader.
You're seen as a leader.
Which is really nice. And whenever I see this card, I always think of going public, like with stocks or a company or going public with a persona or a brand or a, it's kind of like a coming out.
Yeah, that's right. A coming out. Finally, you take, maybe you've been working on a project or an art work of some kind, or just a business.
Right.
And now you're bringing it out. You're ready to show it.
Show it the success of it. Because it's
success.
really about the
Yes,
success.
you're already successful with
right,
it.
Right,
But
and so now you're
being acknowledged for that.
Right,
publicly.
right, where others are actually acknowledging you.
Right.
And
right.
that's the key.
And there's a laurel
Mm-hmm.
wreath. So this is again symbolic of your victory. You feel as if someone is congratulating.
It is. Congratulations.
Yes.
Yeah. Wow, really cool.
And
After
after last month, the sun
running down the street naked in your cowboy boots.
Well, who knew that would lead to this?
Yeah.
Obviously, you went out publicly,
but I
walking
think,
down the street naked.
But I think what it means is, yes, but I think it means the eccentricity has paid off.
Yes.
Because that was a card of, eccentricity.
Would you think?
Well, I kind of do, because to me, the Queen of Wands is already sort of the bad girl queen,
right.
so you turn her around, and she's just doing
she's
whatever she wants.
Yeah, she does what she wants.
Yeah.
And she brooks no disagreement. She simply says, no, if you don't want me to do that, well, that's just too bad. I'm going to do it anyway.
She does what she wants.
She just says, I'll do it.
In every area of her life.
Exactly.
Work, home, lovers, everything.
And it upset the family, and it upset her lover.
But it worked.
But it worked.
Yeah, whatever it was. I can't wait.
I can't wait. I like to see it myself before I show everyone.
I know.
It's some sort of
Stop
privilege. It's a privilege. Here you go.
All right, what do we have, Ava?
We have the King of Pentacles upright as your challenge. Well, someone in your midst, a practical man, a down-to-earth man, a man who...
I just have to stroke my hair. I'm a Sagittarius. I like this reading.
Someone in your midst will
challenge you.
Will challenge you, yeah, definitely. And the King of Pentacles is someone who is he's a businessman.
He's not stingy, but almost.
Well,
He
he's
can
pragmatic.
be, especially if you're the Queen of Wands reversed, you can see him.
They're not completely compatible.
As stingy.
Yes, but he may be giving you some very practical advice.
Yeah, he might be.
And but
he's a challenge.
But he might burst your bubble a little bit, bring you down to earth a little bit, because you've been flying high lately.
Yeah, flying high.
You've been flying high.
Yes.
And so this grounds you.
Yeah.
And so he says, now keep your feet on the ground. This is what you have to do.
He's a bit of a killjoy, to tell you the truth.
Yes, he's a bit of a killjoy.
Because you're feeling joy and he's going to kill it. Your challenge.
That's your challenge. Or
it's not a bad
thing. Or your challenge is for you to take your success and put it into a practical structure,
right?
And to lead with gravity and with authority.
That's true.
Because that's what that is.
It is a leadership card.
It's a leadership card,
right.
and to manage your success, obviously, in a manner that is always has some sort of system, has some sort of process within that is very practical.
This is our King of Pentacles, and we were just saying that I have not seen the Lego movie, but he reminds me of the man who liked Legos.
Yes, when he was a kid, he's a builder, works with his hands. He loves the dirt.
He likes to build structures.
He likes structures. He's solid.
Yeah, right.
He's a construction man.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, he's the guy who goes out and rebuilds things after they
Yes.
like fall down. You know, like
He's the least likely to want a tarot reading.
yeah, like the Queen of Wands, he may have to come in and like reconstruct some of the things that she's destroyed.
Right. Well,
Create a couple of wild parties maybe, and he
he's
does
the
the cleanup.
builder. He's the builder of her world,
Of her
dream.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay, let's go on then. I think we know who this is now.
Yes, we do.
Okay.
And then in the unexpected, how interesting.
We keep getting this card for Sag. We had this card 2 months ago in the overall environment.
Oh,
It's the 8 of Swords.
8 of Swords upright.
Stockholm Syndrome.
Yes.
Identifying with your captors and not the people who really actually want to save you.
Well, that's it. Look at the juxtaposition of these cards, the 6 of Wands
Right.
and the 8 of Swords. I mean, it couldn't be more different.
So it's like mind control.
Well, what could it be? Well, it seems to me that what happens here is that there's some sort of issue that comes up, an idea that comes up that makes you feel entrapped by, you have the illusion that you can't get out of a certain sequence. You see how these swords surround her? It's as if these illusions have surrounded you, and the joy and the success that you've achieved, that you've incorporated into your life, is met by your challenge, which is the King of Pentacles. And then immediately after that we have the unexpected. And what is that? It must be that something from the outside comes in.
It's old stuff.
It's old stuff.
Because if you look at last month, we had those inverted people.
Right.
We had the Knight of Cups inverted, and we had the 10 of Pentacles inverted.
Right.
So it looks as if there's some sort of overreaction
Right.
to this like sense of your network disapproving
Yes.
of something that you're doing.
And so people are presenting all these negative ideas. You can't. This is the can't card.
Right.
I can't move. I can't do this. I can't do that. So
Right.
you're more or less being surrounded by those ideas that have been implanted in your psyche that have given you now the feeling of, okay, well, I'm trapped.
Right, but it comes up unexpectedly.
But it comes
So
up
you thought you were
unexpectedly.
done with that.
Yes, but some
You
issue.
thought you were done with that, but you're still dealing with it.
I want to see what comes at the end. How interesting.
Wow.
Yes.
You get the Chariot upright, which is really good because
Wow.
that means you're going to be able to focus all of that ambition into a direction that allows you to arrive and quickly to your goal, whatever that may be. I see a lot of wands, so it looks like a career,
Yes.
or
Well, there's one more.
you're passionate. Well, we had last month though.
Oh, yes, of course.
You came up as the inverted Queen of Wands.
What's so strange here is that these cards are extremely positive. You see, they're all upright. It has to do with carrying your ambition forward in a very directing your will and being forthright about it and achieving internal balance and external balance.
That's the outcome.
That's the outcome.
In the end, you win.
In the end,
Well,
you win.
I don't know if you win.
Well, it's not
As
winning.
much as you pull yourself together, and I think you achieve something that others are going to be not only jealous of, but you may have to endure some negative feedback and even self-talk, like some of that those
the
old
old
tapes.
things. Oh my God, what will happen? What will happen if? And so just
It's not practical,
unexpectedly.
whatever you're doing, though.
Well,
I want to interject that.
Right.
It's not seen as practical, but it is actually, whatever it is, you're successful at it.
Yes, absolutely. You are going to be very successful in September.
Taking it
public. You will be. And there's a lot of movement for you. You might even travel, which is what the card absolutely is. There's huge movement forward.
Right.
So it's travel over land.
Right.
And
it's the big travel too. This is major travel.
This is major travel.
Yeah, it's not like when we have like the Three of Wands.
Right.
This is like Europe or across the water, go to Africa or big deal stuff, right?
Right.
Big job promotion. It's the big stuff. So the Eight of Swords is a fear card?
Yeah, it's negative self-talk and fear of
sticks. We're in sticks.
And fear of success, really, what that seems to me to be, as well as it could be other things. Just unexpectedly, some of that not come back into you, where you go, oh my God, can I really do this? Maybe this will happen, maybe that will happen, maybe that will happen.
So isn't it interesting, even though Sag, you present as the Queen of Wands inverted, this wild child, independent woman, actually you do have the same, sort of negative self-talk, which actually, and actually in this situation, I feel like it can kind of ground you to have a little bit of that, but you don't want to stay there.
You don't dwell there. Or it could be, because it's unexpected, that it doesn't necessarily have to be you,
Right, well,
to deal with the issue, to deal with someone else. It can be,
it could be someone trying to hold you captive with their negative.
It could be.
Their negativity there.
But it could also be the idea that someone in your midst is suffering from this dilemma, and you have to deal with it. It could very well be.
It could be.
But
to me it just really looks like you are on this sort of journey of like individuation. That's how I see it. Because you got a lot of people around you who aren't all that happy about what you're doing.
Right.
So it's kind of, your moment to just do what you want to do, live your life the way you want to live your life, not allow someone else to define you, because you're a fire child, and you seem to be surrounded by these really practical people. But hey, in the end, all that fire pays off.
And you move ahead with your ambition, full speed ahead. That's what the end of the September, you are on fire. Literally.
Yeah.
You literally feel like you're full of energy. You are self-directed. You feel balanced inside. You know what you want, because this is the card of will. The Chariot is the card of will. And you cannot direct your will unless you know what you want. So when you feel certain that you know the direction you want to go, it's easy to move the Chariot, which is to prepare yourself for the next battle. That's what this is, a battle. And you're ready for it. It's excellent. You're going to thrive.
Well, it's like a race car driver too,
Yes. Oh.
Because back in the day, the charioteers, man, that was a hard contraption to steer in one direction.
Right.
And so if you could manage a chariot,
which with 2 horses
would be almost like driving NASCAR.
Yes.
Or, driving a race car, basically. So that's what you're doing.
There are some race car drivers.
There are female race car drivers. Absolutely. I wish I could remember her name, the female. She's so cute. She's the spokeswoman for GoDaddy.
Yes.
She's adorable. And
I can't remember her name because I don't watch that, but I admire the skill and the talent, definitely.
Yeah. So that is you. You're gonna
Danica.
have a great. Oh, it is Danica.
Danica.
You're right. Yeah. So thanks, Sag. There's your reading.
Yes.
Awesome, awesome.
Woo. All right, well, catch fire and go. Thank you, Giselle.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Don't forget, forewarned is forearmed. You want to
Hello, and welcome to Virtual Tarot's Learn to Read the Tarot video. The tarot is a sacred and ancient esoteric tool, which, with its many layers of symbols, brings about a better understanding of your situation, your life, and purpose. It can help illuminate any aspect of your life and even guide you onto your true path to enlightenment and reconnection with the divine. When you start to learn the tarot cards, it's best to get an overall feel for what each card means in a few simple words or with short sentences. By familiarizing yourself with each card's general meaning and intent, you can then eventually learn and explore each card's symbols more deeply. We begin with the 22 cards of the Major Arcana.
The Fool. Take a risk. Trust yourself. Follow a new path. Keep the faith. The Magician. Positive initiative. Creative inspiration. Concentration and getting it done. High Priestess. Listen to your gut. Hidden truth. Surrender to your art. Subconscious impulses. The Empress. Sensual expression. Pregnant with new possibilities. Nurturing yourself and those you love. The Emperor. Protect and provide. Setting rules. Drive and ambition. Leading with confidence. The Hierophant. Seeking counsel. Adopting a traditional value system. Exploring your heritage. The Lovers. Choice between the known and the unknown. Balancing the intellect with the heart. Who do you love and why? The Chariot. Focusing your drive and your ambition. Uniting mind, body, and spirit to succeed. Following the straight and narrow road to your goal. Justice. fair and impartial assessment. Evaluate the consequences before you decide, accepting responsibility for the outcome. The Hermit. Who you are is really the question. Deep reflection on all aspects of the situation, turning your attention towards spiritual things. The Wheel of Fortune. A new stage emerges. Accept that all things change. Things may be out of your control for now. Good luck is in your future. Strength. Believe in yourself. Use honesty. Use honey and not vinegar to subdue your opponent. Face your fears and go for it. The Hanged Man. Step outside the box. Things are in limbo. Something of value may have to be sacrificed. Death. The close of an era. Shedding the old and growing into the new. A complete transformation is about to take place. Temperance. Taking the path between two extremes. Art is your salvation. Compelled by the chemistry of what you love. The Devil. Surrender to your passions. You have as many masters as you have vices. A power struggle. The Tower. Cataclysmic forces bring absolute change. The dam breaks and releases pent-up energy. What was built on a weak foundation suddenly falls. The Star. Faith and hope is restored. Helping others can heal you. Spirit guides you forward. The Moon. Caught in a web of illusions, your imagination runs away with you. Everything is not as it seems. The Sun. The light of a new understanding. Pure joy. Success at last. Say yes to life. Judgment. Clear judgment must be used. At the crossroad, which way will you go? Freedom will be the consequence of the right choice. An epiphany. The World. Accept the applause for a job well done. You have crossed the finish line. A new life. New goals. Great joy.
Watch this video over and over until you can look at the cards and recall what they mean without the help of this video guide. We at Virtual Tarot want to help you to understand the cards so that you can begin to awaken to the enormous spiritual potentials sleeping within you. Start with a 4-card spread after you learn the cards. And you can come to our video channel, Virtual Tarot, and learn our classic 4-card spread, which we use to forecast for all 12 astrological signs each month. Please go to our YouTube channel, Virtual Tarot, to learn our classic 4-card spread with Ava and Trudy. Enjoy.
This evening, we're not doing the left, do right to please them. We gotta get it, but we gotta take it to the floor and move it. Follow me, girls, come where we rule. We'll take this night, leave them dreaming. All the girls in the club and we're gonna dance all night, so right. All the girls in the club and we're gonna drive all the boys to the side. All the girls in the club and we're gonna dance all night, so right. All the girls in the club and we're gonna drive all the boys to the side. All the girls just dress it on up and walk it out like you feel it. Losing the curls by walking those heels and stomp down like you mean it. Rocking all the girls with the muscle in your chest and work it till you're sweating. Take it all back, don't let them have that. We be the girls' girl, trendsetting. All the girls in the club and we're gonna dance all night, so right. All the girls in the club and we're gonna drive all the boys to the side. All the girls in the club and we're gonna dance all night, so right. All the girls in the club and we're gonna drive all the boys to the side. Come on, stand up. Be the first one to hit the floor and stand up. Gotta make it hot, no one can touch ya. Stand up. Inhibitions will break this crowd down. Stand up. Put a drink down, come join this round. And all the girls in the club and we're gonna dance all night, so right. All the girls in the club and we're gonna drive all the boys to the side. All the girls in the club and we're gonna dance all night, so right. All the girls in the club and we're gonna drive all the boys to the side. All the girls in the club and we're gonna dance all night, so right. All the girls in the club and we're gonna drive all the boys to the side. All the girls in the club and we're gonna dance all night, so right. All the girls in the club and we're gonna drive all the boys to the side. All the girls in the club and we're gonna dance all night, so right. All the girls in the club and we're gonna drive all the boys to the side. I'm calling my girls, we gotta make a move just right this evening. We're not doing the left, do right, to please 'em. We gotta get it, but we gotta take it to the floor and move it. Follow me, girls, come where we rule. We'll take this night, leave 'em dreaming. All the girls in the club and we're gonna dance all night, so right. All the girls in the club and we're gonna drive all the boys to the side. All the girls in the club and we're gonna dance all night, so right. All the girls in the club and we're gonna drive all the boys to the side. All the girls just dress it on up and walk it out like you feel it. Loosen the curls by working those heels and stomp down like you mean it. Rocking all the girls with the muscle in your chest and work it till you're sweating. Take it all back, don't let them have that. We be the girls' girl, trendsetting. All the girls in the club and we're gonna dance all night, so right. All the girls in the club and we're gonna drive all the boys to the side. All the girls in the club and we're gonna dance all night, so right. All the girls in the club and we're gonna drive all the boys to the side. Come on, stand up. Be the first one to hit the floor and stand up. Gotta make it hot, no one can touch ya. Stand up. Inhibitions will break this crowd down. Stand up. Put a drink down, come join this round. And all the girls in the club and we're gonna dance all night, so right. All the girls in the club and we're gonna drive all the boys to the side. All the girls in the club and we're gonna dance all night, so right. All the girls in the club and we're gonna drive all the boys to the side. All the girls in the club and we're gonna dance all night, so right. All the girls in the club and we're gonna drive all the boys to the side. All the girls in the club and we're gonna dance all night, so right. All the girls in the club and we're gonna drive all the boys to the side.